what's up guys? It's Sass. Today we're going to be talking about the STW main lobby menu, the tabs, what is under each one of the tabs, and how to navigate it, as well as how to craft weapons, traps, and ammo from the main lobby menu. Alright, let's jump in. First up, Quest tab. Under your Quest tab, you will find your main quest line, as well as an option to switch over to the Venture mode, which, when I did this recording, was Yar's Return. I have not logged in since new season. Under there, you will also find Quest log by pressing your right joystick down. This is where you're going to find your daily quest, weekly challenges, war games, venture challenges, events and such like that. If you are a founder, you will also be able to see your free V-Buck mission challenges here. I believe they usually show up under weekly or daily. Also, if you look to the right as I'm scrolling through, you will see the information about the quests that are highlighted, as well as the rewards that are available for completing those quests right underneath the information for those specific quests. Next up, we have the Maps tab, which is exactly what it says. It's where you find the map and all the separate map locations for each individual quest line, such as Stonewood, the dungeons, Plankerton, Scurvy Shoals. So let's go ahead and take a look at Stonewood, because Stonewood is actually where everything starts out. Once you have your map location picked out, you'll notice that it immediately goes to your home base. And then from there, you'll be able to scroll through that area to find the mission region that you are looking for. We're just going to dive right into this, and on the left hand side you'll be able to see what each of these symbols stands for. This one stands for Ride the Lightning, and right underneath that you'll be able to see Industrial Park, which is the region. And as I'm sure you saw next to it, it shows Stonewoods and 4 players. When it shows 4 players underneath it, it is suggested that you have 4 players. And I know what you're thinking, common sense, Sass. Obviously, if it says 4 players, I'm going to have 4 players. Not exactly. Okay, so here's the thing. You can unlock, through your quest line, defender pads. And what this does is it helps you by spawning additional NPCs to help you defend your mission. Enough about that. We'll get into more detail about that later in a separate video. Up next, you're going to notice the 2 little skulls. That is just your danger level of how big of a threat that level is. Here we see 2 green line skulls, and that just means it's a pretty easy level. It says 4 players suggested, but that's only because it's got a mini boss, smoke screen, and slowing attacks. Alright, moving on. The next thing that you're going to notice is the 9 with the recommended by it. This is the power level that is recommended for you to play. If you look in my upper left hand corner next to my banner, you'll see 26. That is my power level. You can also see this by going to the command tab, which is next on our list. And as I stated before, you do not have to be a 9 power level to play this level. Yes, it's recommended, don't have to be, and I'm going to tell you why again. Defender pads. And moving on again, epic mini boss, smoke screens, and slowing attacks. These are what you're looking forward to with what the husks are going to be, what they're going to have, and what they're going to use against you. This just kind of gives you a little heads up of how you need to prepare, what kind of weapons you would need, what kind of builds you won't be able to use going into this mission area. And last but not least, we have our mission rewards. This is what we'll be getting for completing this area. This could be completely different from what you're going to get from doing your quest, from your quest log. But it's just an addition to what you'll already be receiving. Let's hop on over to the command tab, where you'll be able to see your power level, save the world actual level, as well as your hero, survivor, upgrades, research, and your regular profile. I'm not going to open up each and every one of these tabs right now. That will probably be in the next couple of videos. Drum roll, please. The Armory. I believe this is what everybody's been waiting for. We're going to learn about schematics, backpacks, storage, how to craft weapons. This is the moment you have all been waiting for. First things first, before we can even talk about schematics and weapon crafting, trap crafting, we have to talk about in-game resources. So in-game resources are different than the resources that you're seeing on the menu right now. The resources that you're seeing on the menu right now refer to the upgrade resources. And upgrade resources are not the same thing that you're going to need to craft your schematics. So we will be talking about that tab later. And seeing as though we need to talk about your crafting resources before anything, we're going to head on over to the backpack tab first. And I just went ahead and went all the way over using my right trigger button to get to the ingredients tab. You can scroll through this menu using your right joystick, and this menu is going to show you every single ingredient that is currently available to you that you can gather for crafting your weapons, ammo, and traps. Now that you know about the resources that you're going to need to craft and where to find them, let's head back on over to our ranged weapons tab. And just like with the previous tab, you're going to use your right joystick to navigate what is in your backpack for weapons that you already have. You're going to use your left joystick to scroll over to the schematics section, just right there to the left. And you'll be able to scroll up and down using the right joystick as well there. As you can see right off to the left of the schematics, for the gun that I have highlighted, the Dragon's Roar, right off to the left, you'll see an entire list of all the ingredients that I would need to craft that weapon. And I'm sure by now you're wondering, well, how do I find these ingredients you keep talking about? Easy peasy. All you gotta do is scroll right over to crafting on the right hand side of the screen. Here you're going to find all of your ingredients, the same exact ones that were listed on the left side of this screen. The only difference between these two sides is that the right side actually gives you the information you need to be able to find these ingredients in World. Now, you could find this under the Ingredients tab. Yes, easy peasy. But when you're looking at this menu, you don't have to go all the way there. Now that you know the basics of what you need and where to find it, let's go ahead and craft a weapon. Let me just scroll down right quick and find one that I can also recycle, because that's the next thing you're going to learn about. Now that I found my weapon, I'm going to press A to craft, or your regular jump key. Now that I've crafted a weapon that I absolutely do not need, I'm going to show you how to recycle a weapon and how it benefits you. Recycling works for pretty much everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to that weapon that we want to recycle, press X, click on whatever we want to recycle, and then press and hold down X to recycle that item. Taking a look at the right hand side of the screen, it will show you everything you'll receive in return for recycling whatever you have selected in your recycle menu. Once you're confident you've selected everything you want to select for recycling, go ahead and press and hold that X for confirm recycle, and confirm again, and you're done. And just remember, everything that I've shown you on this specific tab for the ranged weapons can be done on all the other tabs here in Backpack. Backpack is where you're going to be crafting your schematics, whether it be weapon, melee, ammo, traps, or ranged. All crafting will be done in Backpack, not in the schematic tab. This includes in-world as well. The last tab I'm going to discuss today is the llama shop. As you learned earlier in the video, you earn rewards for completing your missions and challenges. A couple of these rewards that you'll earn are pirate tickets for the Yar Adventure mode and X-ray tickets for your regular quest line. And as well as these, you will also earn loot llamas and other specific llamas that you can open through this menu. Over here on the right, you're going to see that it contains the following items for each specific llama that you have highlighted. sometimes you'll notice that the first schematic is switching between 2 different or 3 different things. When this happens, it means that you'll either get one or the other, or you'll get the option to choose which schematic you want. If this helped you out, go ahead and leave us a like, share this with your friends or anybody else who might need help with this. Hopefully that answered all of your questions, but if you do have more questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below.